It's been a campaign season marred by personal attacks and mudslinging. Thursday's debate was no different. Right-wing opponent Oscar Iván Zuluaga, a former Minister of Finance, asked President Juan Manuel Santos if drug money helped finance his 2010 campaign. Santos, in turn, demanded that Zuluaga tell the truth about spying accusations launched against a member of Zuluaga's campaign. Polls show they are running neck and neck, well ahead of the three other candidates. But with neither expected to get the necessary more than 50% of the vote, the June runoff looks likely. Santos' government recently announced what has been called a landmark agreement with the Marxist guerrilla group, the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, known as the FARC. His government has been in peace talks for the last 18 months, and Santos has promised to reach a deal if re-elected.
¿Se imaginan ustedes a Colombia sin narcotráfico?
We are going to continue to persevere in spite of the enemies of peace who attack us with ruthless and twisted measures. But we will persevere in the pursuit of peace. That is the supreme right of all societies.
But Zuluaga has threatened to call off the talks being held in Cuba if there is no ceasefire.
My proposal is, we agree, for example, with reduction of sentences, but those who committed heinous crimes, crimes against humanity, have to go to jail, and those who have committed such types of offenses may not be eligible for political office. Yes, the peace, but a peace that respects justice, not a peace based on impunity.
But peace talks aren't popular, according to analysts like Robert Valencia, who says the debate wasn't even widely watched.
Or they prefer to watch something else. You would expect that if it's a national debate, people would be interested in knowing what proposals, what ideas they can bring to the table in order to improve their lives. But they did not see that.
Valencia notes that after years of bloodletting, regardless of who wins, most Colombians are not likely ready for reconciliation.
If the population is not informed, well informed, about what this peace process is going to entail, that process in Havana is not going to be successful. Because in the end, there has to be some social inclusion. The guerrillas are going to be demobilized and they're going to be reintegrated into society. And if that hatred is still alive among Colombians, there's still going to be resentment. And it's going to be a vicious cycle.
Meanwhile, a vigil of about 300 people recently lit candles in a Bogota park, honoring the more than 200,000 people killed in the more than half-century conflict. The organizers said they will support any presidential candidate who wants peace. Courtney Keeley, Al Jazeera.